The Crooked Epic, 1, the Inn of Maniacal Madness, 12, Christopher, the Innn 12e, 1. Christopher Good struggled to breathe, think, and move. This did not improve his condition, his truly uncontrollable emotions confused his struggles. Dawdiness became a purely instinctive urge, and only intuition led him to the location of his final nemesis. In fact, he had no evidence of the world's entire destruction or the ergonomics of the death day. He felt the presence of a bad soul and knew he was good, even having forgotten the syllabic pronunciation of his own name. Draken was careful as real masterminds are, his fingertips unsullied and his feet were wrapped with thin socks inside heavy and clean boots. His movements through the stripper bar were still silent, concealing his swift steps while still able to control his digestive system against the ear, which flowed throughout the dimension. As he approached the door to the dressing room hallway, Christopher Good rolled on his side where he lay and jolted his body over to lean his shoulders against the couch. The view from inside was hardly worth his sore mobility's effort, but he was lucky to see the door had been shimmied open by whoever had cleaned it. With no view of the stage door, exits, or any light after the faded glow of the kitchen's door portal, he returned his sensory collection to sound. Draken slid his boots up to the dressing room door and withdrew a small remote-controlled device from inside his robe. Christopher Good drew his most prolonged inhale and came to the realization that to destroy the planet would be to disrupt the flow of the strange chemicals within it to Earth. Draken spoke. This device controls advanced weaponry, which will destroy the Inn and the entire land of Hob, Mr. Good. The imbalance of air here will seep onto Earth. Mr. Good started to his feet, wavering in the caustic atmosphere, but with a burst of strength he lunged at Draken. Draken was slow to dodge the tackle because of the intense pressures of air. Mr. Good was able to grab him by the waist and throw him on the floor. The device slid a few feet away. Christopher began to pummel Draken with punches as his legs wrapped around Draken's torso. He did not stop until Draken was bleeding profusely from abrasions all over his face and mouth. Then he crawled over to the device. He looked at the controls on it and saw that there were 3 buttons below lettering in a different alphabet and language than he'd ever seen before. It was labeled in the language designed by Draken and Hob. He knew that if he could destroy the world of Hob, it would at least stagger the release of the alien chemical, ear, onto Earth. It would allow his children to live full lives. He pressed the middle button. An alluvial fan began to whip through the dance floor, winding the floors and walls of the fortress upward into the high beacon that spat lightning, sparking fire through the surrounding tornado like a spinning lighthouse through the planet's subterranean dimension. The 4 remaining Pandora's boxes became black holes, rearranging the polarity of Hob. Draken's eyes gleamed sinfully, maniacally, and mad, while the Inn and all its atomic matter managed with magnetism infused in singularity. A blink in a world that disintegrates each second, a wink for Christopher Good, and it was all done. Sergeant Good arrived inside the void of a spaceless vacuum, endless mountain, not much unlike the man in the Great White Mountains of northern New Hampshire.